Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Chocolate chip cookies.
Oh, I feel like we're ready. And I feel like by the time I'm ready, I'm puffed out.
I know, it's like taking one
Yes, Jackie, am I ready?
Yeah. Breathe in, settle back.
I know. So like I have a whole heap of questions, but
Yeah.
it's like honestly I will probably just wing it and go with you. The only thing I'll kind of read is the intro.
Yeah.
Yeah, so how's that lighting look? Good?
I think that's good.
And do you feel enough in frame? Or will
Just
just
lift my hair.
flick it over to you a little bit more?
There we go. Amazing.
That's good. Both mics are working.
Good.
Lovely. I really do need to get my breath back, or I need to go to the gym.
Just take a minute.
One of those
You'll
is
be fine.
Okay, so welcome back to The Buzz with Bernadette, coming to you, of course, from Active Wellness Spa in Victoria Park. Today I'm joined by Barbara Cafagna.
Perfect.
Did I get it
You
right?
got it perfectly right.
A former beauty industry scientist and the founder of Luminosa Cosmetica. Behind her clean skin first makeup line is a powerful story of survival. At just 35, Barbara suffered a major stroke after weeks of medical misdiagnosis.
Can I stop you there? Yeah.
Oh, sorry.
The beauty scientist?
Oh,
Where did you get that from?
Yeah, that's what I
No.
my research.
No.
I had to stop. Let's go. She's going, wow.
No. Amazing. Like, I want to
Okay,
know.
as I started reading, I'm going, you know what? You didn't check her name.
Name is
And
good.
you didn't check.
Name is good. But yeah, not beauty scientist.
Okay.
No. Wow.
Where did I get that?
I don't know. I don't know.
That's crazy. That's my little research.
That's so, wow.
That is crazy. All right.
I know that there's other Barbara Cafagnas in the world.
Yeah. I'm glad I said that.
I was like a travel consultant for over 20 years.
Oh,
and
wow.
then went into wellness coaching, which then led me to all the clean living stuff, all of that sort of thing. Yeah.
Okay, so
Yeah.
wellness. Okay, wellness
Yeah.
coaching.
Yeah. Epigenetic wellness coaching.
You can be prepared, but you can't be prepared.
I know. So I thought, no, I've got it. No.
Alright, so obviously, so we'll just leave that. So your background is like wellness coaching,
Yeah.
but you were in the beauty industry.
Yes, so the beauty, so that's been with Luminosa Cosmetica that I started, gosh, it was first Embody Beauty Co. And then it was Luminosa Cosmetica. We did the rebrand in August last year.
Yes.
But my previous life was as a travel consultant.
Right.
Which
so
was
travel consultant, beauty, wellness coach.
Yeah.
Oh, that lovely.
Thanks to COVID, that took me in the direction of going into the wellness space.
Maybe I'll just open with, you can tell us a little bit about your background and then, so where you came from. And I'll leave out a former beauty.
Yeah.
Strong words for,
That sounded amazing.
I'll just put,
though.
I know. Well, I'll just put Barbara, founder of Luminosa.
Yeah.
And am I saying Luminosa?
Yeah, Luminosa Cosmetica.
Cosmetica.
Yeah.
Behind her clean is the story of survival. So the rest of that is fine. Okay, so we'll do that again. That's lovely. Okay, so welcome back to The Buzz with Bernadette. Today we are coming to you, of course, from Active Wellness Spa in Victoria Park. Today I'm joined by Barbara Cafagna, and she is behind her beautiful label. Sorry, let's just do that one bit. Okay, found it. Today I'm joined by. Sorry, this is gonna throw me.
No, do you know what? Shake it out. Shake.
Okay. Today I'm joined by Barbara Cafagna, founder of Luminosa Cosmetica. Behind her clean skin first makeup line is a powerful story of survival. At just 35, Barbara suffered a major stroke after weeks of medical misdiagnoses. She is here to share her raw story of a raw journey. So she's here to share her. Oh, this was great. I thought you were going to say something.
No.
This is crazy. This is great for the live though.
It is good.
You put yourself out there. She's here to share her raw journey of recovery and how she is rewriting the beauty rules for women over 40. Barbara, welcome.
Hello, Bernadette.
And I just want to say, I'm wearing your beautiful lipstick today.
Gorgeous. Or should we say joyful?
Joyful. It's very joyful.
Yeah,
it's
it is.
beautiful. What I've noticed is very creamy,
Yeah.
moisturising. I love it. I love it. But firstly, maybe just tell us a little bit about your background and what you did before Luminosa.
So, as much as I love the beauty space, my previous work life was in the travel industry. So I was a high-end travel consultant. I had the best clients. They would just basically come in and say, Barbs, just send us somewhere nice.
Oh.
So I'd send them wherever I wanted to go.
It.
So, which was really, really fun. And it was all just about having those conversations with people.
Yeah.
And I think that's what everything in life is. It's just these beautiful conversations that we have.
Yes.
And it brings out the best in people, which is exactly what you do. So I was a travel consultant for 20 odd years.
Wow.
And then the world bug happened, which allowed me to reassess the direction I wanted to go in. And I think from my stroke journey, I was always really passionate about finding out more around wellness. What makes us tick, what's good for us, and everyone is really individual when it comes to what's good for us, and there's no cookie cutter approach. So that led me into epigenetic wellness coaching, which sounds like a massive word, and it is, but essentially it's just the way that your genes are expressed. So in a nutshell, you could have identical twins living in different environments and their genes are going to express differently.
Wow.
Which is mind-blowing. It's incredible.
Yeah.
So did that, and then there was always this undercurrent of, what can we do better? And I had so many of my clients that would go into health food stores and were completely overwhelmed. So I started my own wellness health food store, which was great. So that was Embody Wellness Store.
Yeah.
My passion has always been around beauty, not so much from what it can do from the outside, but how it can make us feel on the inside out. Mm-hmm. And so that then morphed into Embody Beauty Co., which we then did a rebrand to Luminosa Cosmetica last year in August.
Oh, that's fantastic.
Yes.
And so, what sort of products? You've got lipstick, you've got foundation.
Yeah. So it's a full range. So it's really a skin first brand, which means everything that's going on the skin is going to make a difference. So at the core of the brand is hydration. Yeah. Especially as we get older.
Especially over 40.
Over 40s, we want to stay nice and hydrated. Hydrated skin is healthy skin.
Yeah.
So hyaluronic acid is at the core of most of the products, except for the eyeshadow palettes.
Yeah.
But that then has the jojoba esters in them, which is the most similar to our own skin sebum. Yeah. So again, the body understands when you're putting a product on what it's supposed to do. So you're not going to get as much, the breakdown that you can get. There's no talc in any of our products either. Talc is just a nasty one. I encourage everyone to have a look into talc. Yeah. It's a cheap, nasty ingredient and in so many high-end products and So
and how hard was it to do all this research and how long did it even take to get this brand up and running?
So the brand itself, I really feel like has been a good decade in the making, because for me, from having the stroke, it got me curious around ingredients, synthetic ingredients especially as well, all of those sorts of things. So the brand's really been building, I would say, for probably about a decade. Yeah. Then officially, I then went and had a look at a formulator, a bunch of different formulators, just to see who was creating great product, who was going to be able to create what I wanted as well, that aligned with my own values and philosophies around wellness. And here we are today.
Here we are. So then let's go back to your personal health journey. So what did you start noticing about your health and how you were feeling?
I was fit, healthy, non-smoker, rarely drank alcohol. I've always had a good diet. I was probably a good 20 kilos lighter than what I am today. I was not your typical stroke candidate. Low blood pressure. I was a complete... was the opposite to all of that.
Yeah.
Drank a lot of water, so I was always really hydrated. I always drink, 3 litres of water. I don't drink soft drinks.
Yeah.
I will have an occasional glass of wine, but even then it's like an organic red wine,
Oh, wow.
or a cheeky little glass of bubbles.
Yeah.
But I was the poster child for
Yeah.
wellness. So the thing was, and I think this was the hardest thing, was because I was so healthy. I was going to the gym 4 times a week. I was, had a really great lifestyle, no stress at work, like healthy stress, but nothing dramatic. And then the headaches started. And I thought, this isn't normal.
And you never really had headaches before?
Never had a migraine in my life.
Yeah. Oh, these were migraines.
These were migraine level.
Wow.
So, and they just got progressively worse and worse and worse. So, put up with it for a week, went to the GP. My original GP wasn't there. So I went and same clinic, saw this GP. I kid you not, Bernadette, I was in there for about 3 minutes. And he said, it's sinusitis, we'll just prescribe you some antibiotics. And I said, but sinusitis is a secondary infection to like a cold or a flu.
Yeah.
Oh, no, it can just happen. No, I don't think so. No, I don't think so. So the script probably took longer to write out than the consult.
Yeah, right.
So I left with the antibiotics, took them for a week, still nothing, headaches were getting worse. Went back to the same GP. He said, oh, you're resistant to those antibiotics. I said, I haven't had antibiotics for 10 years, how can I be resistant? Oh, it'll happen sometimes.
Oh, even though your gut was telling you this doesn't sound right, you think you can trust a doctor.
Yeah, I get that they're busy. I understand that. However, it's our health, it's our wellness. We really need to advocate for ourselves. So that was then the end of the second week. Had another lot of antibiotics. Obviously didn't work. Then went and saw another GP, same clinic. They said, "Oh, you've just got tension headaches. You're just stressed. It's just a bit of stress."
Yeah.
And I said, "Well, I don't know how it could be stress because I've had a great life. Oh, you just need to meditate. Just meditate, you'll be fine," which I'm all for that.
Yeah.
So then another week, so now we're getting into week 4.
Wow.
Another GP, same clinic. They said, oh, you've obviously got like a pinched nerve in your back. All the while, I've got headaches on my right side.
Yeah.
It's funny, intuitively I go straight to where the clots were, and weakness on my left, which is neurological. Like we get to then week 5, the beginning of week 5, and I remember this was the June long weekend. So it's really interesting the timing of the podcast as well. So went to call my sister, picked up the phone in my left hand, and I dropped the phone.
Oh my God.
And I was living on my own at the time as well. So I'm freaking out. Yeah, and my partner was on night shift at the time. So called, grabbed the phone again, and I said to my sister, I'm like, I don't think I'm feeling so great. And she said, well, okay, just come to the house. The other thing, and this is so dangerous, I would never do this again. When I was driving, I was veering off to the left because I was almost kind of overcorrecting because I had the weakness in my left side. I couldn't hold the steering wheel. So anyways, that was fun.
Admittedly, you've been to that many professionals who let you go on.
Yeah, and I just thought, what's wrong with me? Like, why all of this? So then rang the health direct line. They said, you need to go to the emergency hospital. I went, okay.
Oh my God.
Went to emergency. They told me I was dehydrated.
Oh my God.
Hooked me up to 2 bags of saline solution and sent me home.
Oh.
That week leading up to the stroke, so that was the Saturday or Sunday, I think it was. The stroke actually happened on the Friday. I have never felt so sick in my life.
My gosh.
I was sleeping a lot. I was on so many different painkillers. I was on, anything from Aspalgin to Nurofen to, whatever I could get my hands on, Mesindol. My partner basically moved in with me. I had a beautiful townhouse in Madley. I had the best life. And then it was,
it's life-changing. And then just fine. So when did you actually have the stroke?
Yeah.
Like, was it were you awake? Like when you were having, like, what happened?
It's funny because in the movies or TV and things like that, you see that it's this dramatic thing where people will like crash to the floor, and it's. I was having a nana nap on a Friday afternoon.
Wow.
Luckily, we already had another appointment booked for yet another consult at the GP.
Yeah.
I woke up and I heard the alarm go off. I remember, this is as clear as day. The appointment was at 5:30. The alarm went off at 5 o'clock. We live close to the GP, and I woke up and just kind of ignored the alarm. And my partner, who was downstairs, he's called up to me and he said, "Come on, we've got to go." And I'm like, "No." And he came upstairs. He's like, "We've got to go, get dressed." I'm like, "Okay." Like in this complete calm. "Okay." He said, "Well, come on, let's grab your jeans, where are your jeans?" "I don't know."
Oh.
And I was sitting on the edge of the bed. I couldn't remember where my jeans were.
Oh.
I couldn't remember where my bag was. I couldn't coordinate to brush my hair.
Oh.
So that action of, trying to brush
Just,
your hair with your right and like that coordination, couldn't do that. Struggled to brush my teeth.
Did you know when you were saying these things like, I don't know why it's not matching, it's all not matching up?
I honestly believe that your body and your brain has this really good way of protecting itself when it's in that much stress. And I know for me, it was just this calm of like, well, this is weird. Like, what's going on? Like, I didn't go into panic mode. And like I said, I honestly believe it's a protection mechanism that and because I'm stubborn, I feel like it was that kind of thing of like, no, you need to keep your wits about you.
Yeah.
So I didn't know where my keys were. I didn't know where anything was. So it kind of was,
But keep it together.
Keep it together, which is like the common theme, which doesn't always work. So we then went to the next GP, but by this stage I was showing physical symptoms. So my left side had dropped.
Oh no.
I remember saying to my partner, "Is my face okay?" He's like, "Your face is fine." I'm like, "Oh, that's
Oh
good."
my gosh.
Like,
really?
yeah, but my left side had really dropped. Then we went back to Joondalup Hospital. We waited hours to get seen. Hours. It was like, I feel like I've kind of slipped through the cracks in a lot of way because I was so healthy, so all of that.
Yeah, because I was going to say, well then, okay, how do we protect ourselves? What are the signs that, people might be getting a stroke? Or like, but is it different for everyone? Or?
It can be different for everyone. So what I had was a cerebral venous sinus thrombosis, which in effect just means that you've got clots in the veins of the brain. So you can either have a hemorrhagic stroke, which is a hemorrhage, brain bleed, or an ischemic stroke. An ischemic stroke is the clots. So what was happening was the blood was getting to the point where the clots were, but couldn't get out.
Right.
So I had this whooshing sound in my right ear that I just thought, what is this?
Yeah.
And it was
literally that.
It was literally that.
Trying to come through. Oh my
goodness. There's several different signs with stroke. Definitely the thing with if you've got weakness on one side and headaches on the other side, if you've got headaches that aren't going away, if you've got things like confusion, cognitive stuff that, if you don't feel right. And then there's the instant stroke where you just like bang.
Yeah.
That kind of thing.
Yeah.
But I think in hindsight, if I knew what I know today, I wouldn't have had the stroke because I would have said, I want an MRI. Yeah. Because we had a CAT scan done and a CT scan doesn't always show up.
Really?
Clots and that sort of thing. So I would just, if I've got friends that say, oh, I've got like nagging headaches, get an MRI.
Yeah, that's
MRI. That's
all you're overcautious.
I'm like, you need to get an MRI.
Better to be safe.
Yeah, just rule it out. It's like, oh, I'm getting a CT scan.
Honestly though, you think a doctor, you're seeing a doctor and you think that they would have some kind of a, right, we're going to checklist you. Have you had this? Have you had any numbness in one side? Have you had...
Yeah.
But it seems like it was just rushed through, which is what they're like.
It was very rushed, and the interesting thing was that not once did any of them take my blood pressure, and not once did anyone ask if I was on the contraceptive pill.
Oh.
And it was the pill that caused the stroke.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Always been anti. Yes, to be honest.
Everyone's different. Everyone will have different reactions. Some people won't.
Yeah.
But for me, this particular pill, which was
Right.
Yasmin,
Oh.
it's the delivery system in it,
Oh.
which was not great.
Wow.
Yeah.
That is very interesting. So obviously when you buy these things, you don't, and there's side effects, of course.
There is,
Most
yeah.
people don't check what they are.
No. And most
because
people,
you assume.
exactly. And those side effects, when you look at it and it says, things, like it can cause stroke, it can cause, heart attack.
You think,
You think, oh, that's like 2%.
heart attack.
2% of the population. Well, hi.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah, they're
Hi,
right
2%
here.
is sitting here.
So you
and-
also could win the lotto now.
Well, I never played the lotto. Maybe I should.
Yeah. Oh, really? Well, if
maybe
you
I
had
should.
slim percentage there,
Yeah.
why not the lotto as well?
Why not? Why not? So yeah, so there's different things. There's different things that we can do, but I think because the fact that like I said, I was healthy. I was 35. It wasn't. I wasn't a
Exactly.
candidate.
And then going through all that, did it change the way you now see or view your health now? And have you put any other things? Because you said you were healthy.
Yeah.
So have you implemented any other things to make sure you're healthy now?
Yeah.
Life changes.
It was really difficult to try and find something because you always want to be improving on your wellness and that sort of thing. And then when I became an ambassador for the Stroke Foundation,
Fantastic.
yeah, it was an interesting time because I don't think I'd gone through my own healing journey.
Yeah.
And also a lot of other people that were ambassadors were people who were, morbidly obese, were smokers, were heavy drinkers, had a super sedentary lifestyle. So I'm thinking, well, they can make changes. I didn't really have a lot to change.
Yeah.
I didn't drink, I didn't smoke.
Yeah.
My diet was really good. So it's like, well, what do I do from here? So for me, it was looking at the synthetics that we put in our body and on our skin.
Yes.
So I thought, I kind of made that correlation between, well, if the pill, which is a synthetic hormone, has caused this problem, maybe
remove that.
Yeah, because you want to feel empowered. You want to feel like you can do something rather than just say, "Oh, there's nothing we can do."
Yeah,
because
that's right.
you're already living a great
Hope
lifestyle.
it doesn't happen again.
Yeah, and just,
that's right. So you removed that, and did a health professional say, point that out to you that that was one of the?
Well,
yeah.
Yes and no. When I was admitted into emergency, and they'd asked, is she on a contraceptive pill? I was like, yeah. It's like, well, okay, well, maybe we take that away. Maybe you don't take that. Because if they were to admit that, yes, it was caused,
it's very scary for them to do that.
It is.
They don't want to
huge.
say entirely
no.
this is it. But it wouldn't hurt to remove it.
Exactly.
Kind of
We
thing.
highly suggest it. We're not going to prescribe it to you.
Yeah.
Okay, well that to me,
That to me is a big alarm bell.
yeah, and there's so much of that in the medical profession that's really
100%.
Yeah.
100%. And that's why, like you said earlier, we need to do our own
100%.
research and look after our own health.
Yeah.
Because it doesn't hurt. Yeah.
No, we need to advocate for ourselves, and I think
Okay.
that's it's a really important thing that we follow our intuition, that we follow our instincts. Our gut instinct. It's there for a reason.
Exactly.
It's there to protect us.
And as we get older, I really feel like our gut instinct gets stronger.
Oh yeah,
it does, and we really learn to listen to it more.
it's the BS radar.
Yeah, we know it like when we meet people.
Yeah.
We know it
Yeah.
in business decisions.
Yes.
Like we just get these feelings, and it's so important to trust yourself because it's right for
100%.
you. It might not be right for someone else, but it's right for you.
Oh, for sure.
Yeah.
And that's the biggest thing with me is that I know that removing the synthetics out of my skincare, out of my cosmetics, out of my hair care, which is the hardest thing, that is a work in progress. But I know for me, that's really helped.
Yeah.
Like I know that my skin is vibrant because of those things being removed.
Your skin looks amazing.
I
I've got to say.
I used to have chronic cystic acne in my early 20s.
Wow.
Yeah.
You would never know that.
Yeah.
It is very good, glassy, glowing
Thank
skin.
you.
So
Thank
yeah,
you.
so well
It's-
then maybe we need to go into a few little secrets, or
I'm-
just like a really quick like what have you done? Like what are you doing?
Well, I'm 52 in July.
Wow, your skin looks amazing.
I really think it comes down to a few things.
Yeah.
I can share some little secrets.
Yeah, well, just little ones maybe.
Collagen I've been taking for
Yeah.
about 10 years.
Right.
I call it my
consistently.
Got to be consistent.
Because I go through time. See, I'm not at the moment,
Yeah.
but I know when I do,
Yeah.
I do look better.
Hair, skin, nails, joint health, eye health, all the things. I take it every day. I have it near the coffee machine. I have one coffee every day.
Yeah.
And I put my collagen in my coffee,
Oh,
and it's done.
so you have the flavourless collagen.
I do.
Yeah.
I do. Yeah. I've got that. So, and I love it. It's a combination of marine collagen and bovine collagen. So it's collagen 1, 2, and 3. So it covers all aspects. I call that my face insurance.
Get back to that.
So collagen. Yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
And everything is about consistency. You know, your cleansing routine, all the things.
Yeah.
It's
Incorporating.
cumulative. But we all want the quick fix.
And it is hard with the hair thing.
So
because,
hard.
And because when you're washing with regular shampoos, you do find they will start to become a build-up.
Yeah.
And then getting rid of that build-up is actually hard. But finding the shampoos that don't cost $60 each, are there any good shampoos out there that can, take away that build-up and be healthy for your hair that are kind of a mid-range price?
There's a really good brand called Acure.
Okay.
I'll just get it online.
Mm-hmm.
That is pretty good. But then it's the things that you use to colour your hair.
Because
let's face it, this is not our natural colour, sweetheart.
No.
No.
You can say that.
Yeah. So things like hair colour, but it's really easy to go all or nothing.
Yeah.
And especially when you've had a really big health scare.
Yeah.
And I did. You go through that because that's the only thing you feel like you can control.
Mm.
It's like, well, that's it. I'm going to get rid of this. Well, that's not sustainable.
Yeah.
So I like the 80-20 rule.
Yeah, that's right. It gives you a little bit of normality.
Exactly.
As well.
You need that, yeah.
And so obviously this is where your skincare,
Yes.
your
Cosmetics.
skincare cosmetics
Yeah.
came in,
Yeah.
which it is kind of applying skincare to cosmetics, isn't it?
It
So
is.
yeah,
Yeah.
so that's where that came in, and
Yeah.
so as a consumer, we can feel very comfortable now knowing your background,
Definitely.
how important that actually was to incorporate into your makeup line. So tell us then about your foundations. I know you've got a highlighter as well.
Yes, which I've got on today.
Beautiful, yes, it's
Yeah.
lovely. So tell us about your foundations, like how many shades do you have?
Okay.
Yeah.
So we've got 2 different types of foundation. So we've got the serum foundation, which is the hero of
Gorgeous.
the range. Yeah, that's what I'm wearing today.
Oh no.
5, I was going to say flavours.
Yeah, wow.
5, it does smell beautiful,
Yeah.
but it's essential oil fragrance rather than synthetic fragrance. So 5 different shades, really adaptable,
Yeah.
and it's beautiful. I always do like a little sleep-in test.
Mm-hmm.
So whenever I'm going to bring out a new product, whether it be a new lippy or a new foundation or anything like that, before I launch the brand, I make sure that I slept in my foundation and see how I felt when I woke up.
Right.
Because let's face it, we don't always wash our makeup off at the
Yeah.
end of the day.
Or-
We should, but we don't.
Or you go to take it off and you haven't really taken it all off. Yeah, so that's really important. And the thing is, sitting here now, I can actually see your skin through your foundation. It's natural, but it's still coverage.
Yes.
Yeah, which
It's-
is important.
Yeah, and it's a medium coverage, and I think also as we get older, it's nice to not be as cakey. Because it's going to settle in our little fine lines and wrinkles.
I know.
It's all of that sort of thing. So so we've got the serum foundation, and we've also got the true finish, which is more of a demi matte.
Okay.
So we always say we don't do matte, we're luminous. Luminosa.
That's right.
Yeah, so the true finish is for my ladies who like more of a matte finish. but I'm not going to give them that finish
Yeah, that's
because I
right.
know it's aging.
Yeah.
It can be really aging.
It's meeting them halfway.
Exactly.
And how many of your, like, you had your beautiful travel community?
Yes.
How many of them have also come and supported you in your makeup?
It's really interesting. I think because it's, like, for example, the non-negotiable palette, I created that from my frustration of when I used to travel, of taking a palette, plus there wasn't like a good base color, so I'd take a base pot, and then there wasn't like a nice neutral brown, so I'd take another little palette. So I had all these different little products.
I know. And it weighs a lot when you're traveling.
A lot. It does, and I'd rather that for shoes.
Yeah. Me too.
No shoe weight, not makeup weight.
That's right.
But yeah, it's one of those ranges that it is easy to travel with.
Yeah.
It is, it's awesome. It's so
That's
easy.
so cool.
4 products, and that's literally all I will travel with. And the same with with friends of mine that have been in the industry. You take your foundation, your non-negotiable palette, your lipstick, which is also a cream blush.
Yeah, beautiful.
You've got that, and then you've got your skin illuminator.
Yes, fantastic.
And your brush set.
That's so good. I
Yeah.
love that. And how about your rebranding? How did that go? How did that work out? Did you do that all yourself?
I did.
Yeah.
Everything is me.
Yeah, that's so
Everything-
good. I can
yeah.
relate.
Yeah,
Yeah.
of course. So with the rebrand, it was really interesting. Embody worked well when I was doing the wellness coaching. But when you don't quite anchor yourself to whether it be a name or a concept or whatever. So I was having a bit of a play at the beginning of last year.
Yeah.
I thought I need to come up with something different
Yeah.
that's really going to hit the mark. And Luminous means light.
Right.
And everything that I have done since my own stroke journey, my recovery, my going through, PTSD, depression, anxiety, it was a lot.
Yeah.
It was a lot. And when you're going through it, you don't see the light at the end of the tunnel. And so it was interesting that Luminosa came to me and said, oh,
Yes.
it fits. It just fits
Yeah.
so
It
beautifully.
represented so much more for you.
Yeah.
Yeah. Which
Yeah.
is lovely. And you've got a little butterfly.
I do, which
Yeah.
is this.
Oh, fantastic. Oh my god, I
So-
can see little diamonds in
Yeah,
there.
so my partner bought this for me when we moved to Kalgoorlie.
Yeah.
We went to Kalgoorlie, gosh, in 2011, I
Yeah.
think now, from memory. It feels so long ago.
Wow.
And first time I'd ever been away from my friends and family.
Yeah.
We lived there for 5 years. That was an experience. It was
Yeah.
so fun, but just complete fish out of water.
Yeah.
I felt for a little while. And the butterfly for me has so much significance, and I didn't even know it at the time.
Right.
So
Yeah.
that then bringing through to my branding,
Yeah.
it is transformative. It is, and even the story of the butterfly when it's going from that pupa stage to the butterfly stage, it has its own energy to kind of break out of the cocoon.
Yeah.
But then once it's out of the cocoon, it sits there for a little while and waits for the blood to go to the wings. She doesn't fly off straight away.
Yeah.
She takes her time
Yeah.
and then off she goes.
Oh.
And I love that. So
Yeah.
that's what I bring into everything.
Yeah.
We don't have to just be like, ta-da, here we go, and then go.
Everything is a slow
It's a
progression.
process.
Stop, absorb it all.
Yeah.
And then go when you're ready. Yeah.
Yeah.
That is amazing. So then let's talk about more of the business
Mm.
side. So you say you've done a lot by yourself.
Yes.
So how important are like AI tools? Are you using any AI tools at the moment? Let's talk website. Do you have
Yes.
a website? And
Yes.
did you build your website
I did.
yourself? Yes,
I
very
did.
proud of you. Good.
Thank you.
Yeah.
It's all through Shopify, which is
Yes.
amazing for small business owners to have that, because
Yeah.
I like to be in control at the start, because then when I do hand it over to someone, I know the process.
Yeah.
I know what needs to be
Yeah,
done. I can
it's
go
so
into the back
important.
end and check as well. It's like, oh, they have done what they've said.
So important.
Yeah, and just to have that creative control.
Yeah.
I'm really creative, and I didn't realise how creative I actually am.
Yeah.
But get a business, then you'll figure it out.
This is a time really when we're all figuring out how creative we
Yeah.
really were, and we
Yeah.
never really, because it wasn't really something that was encouraged
No.
20, 30 years ago.
No.
But now we're really finding, oh, we actually all have that really
Yeah.
creative side.
Yeah.
But yeah, so what are some really good features that you love about the Shopify?
Yeah.
What that work for your business?
I think for me, the fact that it's all integrated.
Yeah.
So I can just put when my product comes through from my manufacturer, I just log it in and it does the inventory. It does, when we're doing rad pop-up events, those sorts of things. It's easy. I don't have to worry about, keeping a tally of who's bought this, who's bought the more than lipstick, who's bought. It all comes off. So I like easy.
Yes, because you can sell in real life and you can sell online.
Exactly.
And that takes in that inventory.
Exactly. Yeah. So it'll do all of that. In terms of getting back to the AI side of things, I'm finding that with AI, I did resist it for a little while.
Yeah.
But then what I found is that it's amplifying my creativity because I'll use it as a sounding block.
Yeah.
But I will never do a copy paste from something and then go on. I'll kind of pick bits off and go, oh, I didn't look at it that way. Well, that's great wording.
Yeah, I think it's very important because there's some platforms that can honestly do the work of 10 people with one command, and then why wouldn't you? Because we go around saying, oh, I wish there was 3 of me.
Yeah.
And that's where I think it really helps. But
definitely.
Oh, that's good. Yes. So where do you see your skin, your makeup? Like, is there any other new products that you're going to be introducing, or maybe new colours in lipsticks? That I'm just a lipstick.
I know you're the lipstick queen,
Bernadette. I have a weakness. I have an illness.
Yeah. I'm really happy with the range that we have at the moment. And what I find is sometimes the more choice we have, the more confused.
It's like having a capsule wardrobe. It's like you just need these things.
Yeah.
And you can mix and match 5,000 and you can mix and match lipsticks.
100%. Well, the lipsticks, the 6 lipsticks that we've got, all of those can be interchanged depending on what your mood is, depending on what you're wearing, depending on the season.
That's right.
All the things. I've got Trust on today, but I've also got it on as my blush.
Perfect.
Yeah.
And so for over 40, would you suggest, like with your makeup, do you use any powder, or are you just, or it's a love-hate for me?
Yeah.
I struggle with it every day.
With powder, I would use it as a setting finisher rather than using a powder foundation. Definitely. As a setting. As a set, and even then, just under the eyes and with a brush rather than a puff.
Yes.
Less is more.
Yeah, I know.
Just sweep it across, or if you know that you've got like a little oily T-zone, just then you can sort of blot it with the puff. But if you're wanting to blur under the eyes, then definitely. But again, make sure that it's a really fine powder.
A fine one.
Yeah, and also get one that's like an HD setting powder, because like you, when you're being photographed or doing, things where you've got artificial light, you don't want that flashback.
Yeah, that's right. Do you have a powder in your range?
I do.
Yes. Is it a fine?
It's really fine. Yeah, it's a silica base, so it's incredibly fine. It's easy to apply.
Perfect.
It doesn't give any flashback with the lights. It's perfect.
I'm going to have a look at that on
Sunday.
I'm going to be seeing you again on Sunday. So if you had to pick a favourite product, you can only pick one. Oh, it's going to be hard. What would it be?
One product you're giving me.
Yeah, I know. We're going on a desert island. You're taking one product.
I would say definitely the serum foundation.
Yeah.
And I'm going to sneak a lippy in as well.
Yeah.
Definitely the serum foundation. I think with that, once you've got like a really nice base.
I feel fresh.
Yeah. But then a lippy, and a lippy that's a multitasker. Because the more than lipstick, the reason why I call it more than lipstick is, like I said, it is your cream blush. Because I've had so many of my ladies say, bring out a cream blush. It's like,
you're like, you already got it.
Guess what? The ingredients in a cream blush, check your ingredients, are very similar to what you find in your lipsticks.
I never understood why people brought out cream blushes. I'm like, we can use the lipstick.
I know, because they just want to sell you more products.
I know.
So multitasking products other way to go. And I feel like they're being spoken about more.
Yeah, which is good.
Mm.
When you look back,
Mhm.
in 10 years, what do you want your legacy to be for women over 40?
Oh, I'm getting really emotional just thinking about it. Not
That's
in
right,
a good way.
we love a good cry on the buzz. Yeah. I know.
I just want women to be compassionate with themselves. You know, I've learned the hard way. I've learned the really hard way. But when we can have compassion for ourselves, and it's not even like I don't even want to say, put yourself first, because that's not what being compassionate is about. If you can carry that with you, no matter what you're going through, if you're having a bad moment at work, if someone's cut you off in traffic, if anything, like we don't know what that person is going through. So by you getting upset, you're only getting upset with yourself.
You're adding to your stress.
You're adding to your stress. So and this is like the heart of everything I do. Everything I do is compassion, because it's, we talk about kindness, we talk about gratitude, we talk about all of that sort of thing. I think when you can be compassionate, you can bring in self-trust, you can bring in, so many different elements. You can advocate for yourself, because it's all coming back to that.
That's right. That's so important.
It is.
I really like that. What is next for you, like personally, outside of business growth?
That's a really interesting question.
I know, because we always think about, I feel like me now, I just think about business every day. I'm just focused. But it's like, and I don't think about what I'm going to do personally as well. So I feel like it's an interesting.
It is an interesting one. I feel like I'm so content where I'm at, especially when I was younger. Like I always wanted more, on the weekends. I wanted to go out more. It was like, this FOMO. And now I've got the opposite. It's like this fear of being asked out. Sometimes I just want to stay home. I just want to stay home with my partner and my dog. And I've gotten into sewing recently.
Oh, nice.
I don't know where that came from.
Yeah,
so,
I've got that background. So
really?
It's quite nice and calming, actually. And then to make something is such a proud moment.
It is, and I think for someone like me who is very much like, okay, this bit, that bit, next bit, I'm very kind of on the go. To sit in, in a space where all you're focused on is the piece of fabric in front of you and that foot of the sewing machine.
It actually stops your brain working, and you're just watching this. And it's really quite calming.
It is. I'm finding it incredibly calming.
It's beautiful. Like sewing and overlocking.
Really,
amazing.
It's just really therapeutic. That's my meditation.
That's good. That is very good. I like that.
So who knows? But I'm definitely in that space now where I'm calm and just I'm just sort of seeing where things go, but not in a whatever happens.
In an intentional way.
Definitely.
It's a really nice place to be. Well, we're going to finish with some rapid fire questions.
Exciting.
I feel like I know the answer to one or two.
Oh, let's see.
Okay, so this one's going to be obvious, but glossy skin or matte skin?
Luminous, always glossy, always,
Yes, that
definitely.
was an easy one.
It was.
We kind of touched on this. One beauty product you cannot live without.
Oh yeah, definitely the Serum Foundation.
The Serum Foundation. Okay. This one, Science or intuition? Which do you trust more when creating?
Okay. This is a really interesting one. I feel like you need to have both. Because, and this is where being left and right brain, which I am, thank goodness, has really helped me in so many different aspects. You need both. I lead with intuition and then delve into the science.
Yes. Very good. So intuition first
Yeah, definitely. Because
that's motivating you.
it is, and being curious is being led by your intuition.
And then we need to back it up
Of course.
by science.
Oh
Yeah.
yeah. A little bit of woo-woo is nice.
Yeah,
But-
I know. But we need a little bit of straight.
We need, yeah.
What's the biggest myth about women's skin over 40?
Oh, I love this question. That it all falls under the mature skin.
Yeah.
I mean, you've been in the industry, you know, it's
long time.
it is such a fallacy. If I was to use products for mature skin just because I'm over 40, that's not going to work for my skin because my skin is hydrated. My skin doesn't have, as many fine lines and wrinkles.
It's case by case.
Go by what your skin is, whether it is oily, dry, sensitive, reactive, dehydrated. Most of us who think they have dry skin have dehydrated skin.
Yeah.
Don't fall for the mature skin because you're over 40.
It's all the advertising.
It is.
And so many women, and working on beauty counters and talking, communicating with people all day long, hearing women go, I can't wear that anymore because now I just turned 40 last week. It's like you're not 70, you're not even if you were 70, you can still wear it.
Of course.
And I would literally every day make that my mission to just make people understand that you can still wear these things.
Yeah.
Doesn't mean you can't wear a hot pink or a red lipstick. You just got to find the right tone.
Exactly.
Like, that's it.
And you can be 70 and still wear a shimmer on your eyes.
Yeah, that's what I know. So many women would come and say, that's so glittery. I can't do that. I go, yes, you can.
You can. It's placement. Everything. Actually, that's one thing. Is it's all about makeup placement.
Right. Yeah.
It's you can still use a shimmer. You can still have a dewy foundation. You can still have a highlighter, a skin illuminator. We're just not going to go crazy and strobe it everywhere.
Yeah.
It's placement.
Yeah, that's right.
All it is.
And it's kind of like your body, your rules as well. Why are we listening to, or once we heard an ad 10 years ago, and then that is the rule.
Yeah.
And it's kind of like people really believe this kind of stuff that they hear. And it's not true.
It's not. I've always said the beauty industry, as much as I love it for what it's been able to do for me and just allowing us to feel good about ourselves, it's fueled by our insecurities.
It is, and that's the only way they make money, making you believe that you need to go and get Botox.
Yeah.
You need to go and buy this. You need to, of course. And they drum it into you until you listen. So,
Exactly.
Yeah.
No, we're here to change that. That's for sure.
We're here to change that today. All right. What is your comfort food? Your favourite comfort food? We did. You've changed your mind now.
I love big flavours. So
me
for me,
too.
so whether it be North African food, Indian food, Middle Eastern food, I love anything that is like packed with spice and warmth and all that goodness. But my comfort food, if I'm feeling a little bit meh, my background's Italian.
Yes.
You might know this, the pastina with the cream cheese, like the little, they're called formaggini. Anyways.
It's
like
this way.
It's the laughing cow cheeses, but they used to be something else. When I was a
never
kid.
put those in. We did the egg. We dropped the egg in there.
Oh yeah, the
stracciatella.
Yeah, there you go.
There you go. It's a bit of Italian knowledge.
Yeah, the pastina.
Yeah, beautiful.
That's my comfort food. That's if I'm feeling it a little bit. I don't want to do life today.
Bring back the memories of childhood and comfort.
Just the smell of it and
so nice.
But my if I'm really wanting good food, any of those big flavors, any day.
Love. Me too. We're similar. And are you an early bird or a night owl?
I'm definitely an early bird. I like to get my meetings done earlier. Yeah. But I think it even just depends on my vibe. I'm pretty adaptable.
Yeah.
So it just depends. But 10 o'clock, I'm in bed.
Right. And what's your coffee order?
Flat white.
Yeah, same.
Just flat white. It's almost like when you go in and you get a takeaway. They're like, oh, what's your coffee? flat white.
Yeah.
What milk would you like? Just cow's milk.
Yeah.
And a sugar? No sugar.
Well, that's the thing. I was on almond milk and soy milk and that for a few
Yep.
years, and then I thought something doesn't, I don't know, just doesn't taste right anymore.
Yeah.
Went back to cow's milk, feel much better.
Yeah, I have one coffee a day.
Yeah, one coffee.
I just have one
And it's
coffee.
literally, it's only that much milk I'm having.
Yeah.
It's not like I'm having smoothies or
Exactly.
anything with it, but yeah.
Yeah, and
So-
that's my milk for the day. I don't actually like the taste of milk,
Yeah.
Um,
Yeah.
but in the coffee, you gotta.
You have to, I know. Last one now,
Yes.
describe your life right now in one word.
Peaceful.
Beautiful.
Yeah.
That's so nice. And, you know, from where you've come from
Oh.
and what you've experienced, how nice is that?
Yeah, I'm really proud of where I'm at today.
Yeah.
It's been such a journey, and I've gone through so much, and even sharing my story with you today is in a different light to how I used to.
Yes.
Before I was like really angry, and I was,
Yes.
angry with the medical system, angry with, all the things. I was angry with myself. I didn't trust my body, all these different things. And it came from a really heavy place of just, oh, this is what happened to me and all that sort of thing. Whereas I've not spoken about my stroke for a good 6 years.
Yeah.
And it's nice to come from this
Yeah.
place of, we made it.
Yeah.
We
And
survived
it's
it.
good because you've processed it
Yeah.
now and you've taken your power back.
100%.
And yeah, the way you deliver it now is was a part of my life, this is what happened, and we've moved forward now rather than maybe perhaps before it was maybe more from a victim
100%.
kind of
Yeah.
And isn't it amazing? It always comes down to you personally, like you write the rules. As soon as you flip that switch, everything changes and you
So
realise,
true.
I was in charge the whole time.
Yeah.
Which is really lovely.
I was thinking about things this morning and just doing a little memory dump. And the biggest thing that came from it was our thoughts create our reality. It's not our reality that creates our thoughts.
I know.
And if we can kind of look at it that way, it's like, oh. And if anyone's going through something really hard at the moment, I don't mean this to sound patronising. I've been through it. I know what it's like. It gets better. And we're all going through stuff.
Yeah.
It doesn't have to be a major issue. Gosh, you look at just where we're at today.
Yeah.
There's so much noise. There's so much uncertainty.
There's that quote, "This too shall pass," and it's just so true because nothing can stay with you forever.
No.
So it will, no matter what it is, it will pass.
Yeah.
The landscape will change.
Always does.
Yeah, which
Always
is,
does.
so you have to find comfort in that. So
For sure. And just ask for help.
Exactly. I know, even though it's tricky, but
I know.
Oh, it's been so lovely talking
Thanks,
with you
Bernadette.
today and
Thank
learning more about your life.
Thank
you
you.
so much for coming on,
No, my pleasure.
and we'll see you next time.
See you.
Thank you so much. That was lovely. I hope we covered everything we wanted to.
Yeah.
Cover. Because like you get into all
So
these
much.
other. We did good actually.
Oh,
How long did that? I know it passes so quick.
I know it does.
52 minutes.
Oh,
That's
amazing.
pretty good. Okay, we stop.
Lots of good stuff there.
That is amazing because you when you veer off into all this, you think I could do an hour that way, an hour that way, an hour that way, and you think, I know, but oh God, sorry about the beginning. We got there in the end. Once we got started, we started the motor.
And then I thought, oh my god, but I can't leave you just with that.
And you know what it is? I'm trying to do too much. Like it's just that's just what it is, and I have to just admit it. And for the last few days, I've been saying to myself, you are trying to do too much, and you're not going to do everything well if you keep going at this pace.
There's so much that I'm involved in.
I know, and now that I'm like doing events and stuff as well, and I love it. But it's like when I get home, I've got a lot to do, like a lot of invites to get out and stuff like that. But I do love it, so I have to keep doing it, and I just have to. And I've already been in that mode where I've already learnt to say no to a lot of stuff.
Exactly.
So
You're good like that though as well. Like I've noticed that there's.
I'm quite easy to go. No,
Yeah, if it doesn't align, or if it's,
Yeah.
especially when you are the type of person that you are and you're so vibrant and you're, people want to be in
they
your
do.
space.
Yeah.
It's like, well, why do you want to be in my space?
Yeah.
Like, what's in it for, why do they
Yeah.
want to? And is it more for them, or is it a mutually beneficial
Yeah, and it's
arrangement?
almost like every conversation you go, and you're waiting for the penny to drop.
Yeah.
Oh, I've got this, and then you're like, oh, that's lovely, yeah, okay. And you learn how to, navigate through it all. But yeah, it's just like, or like, people just reach out and just think you're just going to do something for them, and I'm like, I'll send you my quote.
Yeah, and they're like, oh.
So now I've got better.
Yeah.
Because, and I've also come from that. Like, I've been doing this for so long, like 2011, and people, shouldn't have charged. You should be happy to just get this, that, and the other.
It's like what Alexander was saying. It's like,
he's so good. If you ever need any marketing advice or whatever, just, that's another thing. He's got to start doing that and getting paid for it, because because he doesn't want to do that for a living, but he's so good at taking photos, he's so good at, but he wants to just be in front of the camera. That's all he wants.
You can do both.
But
it
he's
just depends.
so good at both. He's so good.
The thing with Alexander, which is the same with you, is it's the energy. It's that
people want
rapport that you can build. But on the flip side of that, and this is what I've found as well, which is where I'm really good at saying no now as well. And I've actually culled like a lot of my friend circle over the past 12 months maybe. People want to be around you because of your energy. Yeah. And that can be really draining. Yeah. So I made a point last year of, if I was calling friends and they weren't calling me back, sorry. Yeah, that's right. If you don't have time for me, if you only have time for me, or when they're calling me because, when's your next sale on? Yeah, that's right. Like, it's like, so I just bought some stuff on sale because you had 30%. What's the free shipping code? Check out my Instagram because it's on there. Well, what's the free shipping code when I've just given you 30% off? Yeah. And we're not even on sale. I'm like, sorry, it doesn't. No. So there was a few friendships that I just went, you know what? Same. We have to. Same. And I've been saying that to a few people this year. I'm going, me too. Because, I think it comes with this age bracket as 100%. Well. It's very, just some contracts have to come to an end. Rosie's the same. She was having the same. We were talking. Oh, you should touch on that as well. We didn't mention any names, but she was like, yep, I had to. Everyone I talk to, they go, yep, just recently, I just had to. Yeah. And it's just like, you're not the only one. And no. Yeah. I'm done with, I always say I'm like a reformed people pleaser. Yeah, right. I think we've all been there. I think so. Yeah. I think it's that age, that kind of. You start off young and you're like, I hope they like me. Yeah. That kind of thing. Yeah. And then you go, hang on a minute, I got really the shit end of that deal. Even in networking groups, I made a point last year of not going to any networking events because you know what Perth is like. And certain circles. They're all like, oh, babe, oh, this, oh, how are you? Oh my God, you're so amazing. Oh, well, like, we'll order from you. I'm like, I don't care if you order or not. Like, you know what? Don't even say it. But I've had so much shit talked about me, and it comes back. I'm like, where does this come from? It's always going to come out. You're always going to hear about it. This is better. I have my guardian angels that look after me. I know these things. That's right. I figured if I was in the hospital and I was half dead, and I heard that, and I heard that voice say, "You're not done yet, sweetheart." I've got things like I've got my angels that are going to protect me no matter what, and I think to myself, no. Did you really hear that voices? Oh my gosh. I asked Ed about it, my partner, I asked him about it last week, and I said, this is the way I remember the room. I remember it was pitch black, I thought I was in the morgue. It was, honestly, Bernadette, I'm scared. It was. Yeah, really? Because Ed and I were talking about it, he said, do you reckon that you died? And I'm like, I'm pretty sure I got very, very close. And he's like, okay, because he was by my side. Mum and Dad were in Europe. They'd only left maybe a week before. And Dad knew something was wrong, when I didn't go to the airport, because my headache by that stage was just, I couldn't. And he's like, oh, that's okay, my buddy, no worries, because he bills me. That's his nickname for me. But he left me, do you want to go? And Mum's like, no, she'll be fine. Anyways, I had the stroke, and then I didn't want Ed or my sister to tell Mum and Dad what had happened.
Yeah, well,
Because my dad and I are like this,
Yeah,
we're very, very
right.
close, and so yeah, so it was
would have ruined their holiday.
I would have called my dad, just
Yeah.
like, so I'm glad that it happened. They weren't here to see all of
In a way,
it.
it was bad time, but it was kind of a good time.
Everything happens in divine timing,
Yeah,
you know.
I think
but,
so. When it's meant to.
Yeah, but the
Even
whole
though we
thing.
hated it at the
I
time.
know, but yeah, I heard that voice that said, "You're not done yet."
Oh my gosh. Were you relieved? Like,
At
or was it
the
just
time-
a piece that?
I processed it afterwards. I let it kind of like, okay, well that's sort of alright, whatever. But I honestly believe, and I've seen it in animals, I've seen it
Yeah.
with humans. If we're lucky, we choose when we pass.
Mm.
Whether that's because we're waiting for others to come to us,
Yeah.
whether that's because we're waiting for people to leave.
Yeah.
You know, we choose the time that we go.
Yeah.
I've seen it with my grandmother. I've seen it with Ed's
They just-
grandmother.
Yeah, when I think about it.
Yeah, you know, sometimes, you know, with my grandmother, she waited for everyone to leave
Yeah.
except for my mum.
Oh.
And then my
And
mum
then
was there. Yeah, and then my mum was there when she passed.
Oh my god.
Yeah, little things like that. just
When I
brings
think
your
about it, my
awareness.
uncle passed recently, and then like
Oh,
his daughters were like, "Oh, we don't want anyone else to come to the hospital because he's getting really confused and
Yeah,
upset
on
and
stage.
know."
Yeah.
And as soon as no one came, he was just his daughters. He went straight
Yeah.
away. I'll
Yeah.
do our little photos.
Oh yeah. Yeah, I honestly believe that.
live. So I'll go off live now.